Hey everybody. So this is a nasal aspirator. If you have kids, you're probably familiar with them because your pediatrician will actually suck out all the mucus out of the baby's nose and nasal cavity and throat right as soon as they're born. They're going to grab one of these and do all this sort of stuff, and that helps clear out the throat and the nasal cavity so that the baby can breathe and can vocalize. And so why do I have one of these, you ask? Well, let me tell you. So adults can use these too. Even younger kids can use these. And it's for the same purpose. You can use these if you're really congested and maybe even a little snotty. You can use this just by depressing the diaphragm on it, like that. And as you place it up in the nasal cavity, you can slowly let it go. And it creates a suction effect on the tip here. And whatever is close to it will adhere to it. And then you just pull it out. You just have to be really careful so that you don't do any damage to the membrane in the nasal cavity. There's also another use for this that I do on a regular basis. And that is I'll put a little bit of hydrogen peroxide in here. And I'll tilt my head like this over the sink, and I'll put a little bit of hydrogen peroxide in my ear. And it eats away at the wax in my ear. And it takes some time, a good 5, 6, 7 minutes of going like this with your ear over sink and or over the counter, and you just let it eat away. And then you, before you start all this, I hope, fill your sink with some lukewarm water. And that way, when you're ready, you just tilt your ear over so it's right over the sink, and you can fill this up with some lukewarm water, and you just irrigate your ear with that lukewarm water. And I've had some pretty nasty stuff come out of my ears before. I mean, really nasty stuff, big chunks of wax. And so it's something that I do every 6 to 10 months, just because if I'm having a hard time hearing, I know that I've got too much wax built up. I wear earplugs sometimes when I sleep, and that can kind of push the wax towards the eardrums and build it up even more. So the nasal aspirator is a multi-purpose tool. There are probably a number of other things that you can use it for. I'm just not sure what off the top of my head. So we'll leave it at that. Have yourselves a great day, everybody. Catch you on the next video. Cheers, y'all.